This is Good Morning Transfers, and this is your transfer update. Don't forget, you can keep across all the latest information as it happens on our dedicated Transfer Centre blog. Just scan the QR code on the screen. It'll take you to where you need to go.
Let's straight to our reporter Dan Khan, who's in Manchester for us. Dan, what's the news?
Good evening, Bella. Well, look, a week ago, Manchester United hadn't signed a player this summer, but now they have their third this week, and he is a Manchester United player confirmed by the club in the last 60 seconds. He signs a contract at Manchester United until June 2031. By my maths, that is a 5-year contract at Manchester United.
The big ownership talks at Manchester United today. These are brand new pictures of the Qatari delegation arriving at Carrington. Well, that's fine. That's because it's during the day.
Attributes that Dorgu possesses in terms of that athleticism and that physicality, and he's 6'1". It's very important to have somebody who's got a big engine who can do both facets of the game at a high intensity. Manchester United do not have enough players who can play at high intensity for the duration of games. So I think it's a good place. Manchester United need to be shopping around for those types of players with potential. They're not in a position to be bringing in world-class stars right now. Manchester United are 13th in the Premier League. So definitely the type of profile, and I think one that Manchester United fans could look at and say, okay, I can see why they're going after that player, but can't get too excited, Matt. Yeah. Got to relax.
Okay.
It's a difficult situation. I think unfortunately there are some certain realities within the game, within the Premier League, and I think it was just within football. I think when Newcastle have pushed since the takeover, they've done all these great things, absolutely, and they've been in the Champions League. But the 1 year you're not in the Champions League, a lot of players don't have patience, and they've had some PSR issues, they've had some financial issues, where they're also not a club that can just spend and spend and spend and spend. So you have to balance the books, and maybe this is a case of balancing the books by having to sell some of these players and reinvest in some other assets, make some money, make some profit, and then look again to the future and kick on again. So it's a very difficult situation for them. I think ultimately if the likes of Bruno Guimarães wants to leave and thinks he's achieved everything he can with Newcastle and got that trophy, been in the Champions League, and it's time to move on.
Okay, he had a medical last night.
Manchester United could be preparing for one of the biggest moves of the summer transfer window, with reports linking Brazilian midfield sensation Bruno Guimarães with a potential switch to Old Trafford. The Newcastle United star has emerged as one of the Premier League's most complete midfielders, and speculation about a possible 5-year contract with United has sparked huge excitement among supporters. While no official announcement has been made by Manchester United or Newcastle United, the possibility of Bruno wearing the famous red shirt has already captured the attention of football fans around the world. For a club looking to return to the top of English and European football, a player of his quality could represent a major statement of intent. Since arriving in the Premier League, Bruno Guimarães has established himself as one of the most influential midfielders in the competition. His ability to control games, win possession, create chances, and drive his team forward has made him a key figure for Newcastle. If the transfer were to happen, Bruno Guimarães would give Michael Carrick another world-class option to build his tactical system around. His versatility means he can operate in multiple midfield roles, whether as a deep-lying playmaker, a box-to-box midfielder, or a more advanced creative presence. A midfield featuring Bruno's creativity, energy, and leadership could provide United with a stronger foundation as they aim to compete for major trophies again. However, completing a deal for a player of Bruno's caliber would likely require a major financial commitment. Newcastle United would be reluctant to lose one of their most important players, meaning negotiations could be complicated. The potential arrival of Bruno Guimarães has created plenty of excitement, but until an official announcement is made, the transfer remains speculation. If Manchester United can secure his signature, could become one of the defining moves of the summer window. Bruno's talent, mentality, and Premier League experience make him the type of player capable of transforming a team's midfield. For United, this could be more than just another signing. It could be a statement that the club is ready to challenge for the